Thanks for stopping in for another episode of I Want That Reviews. My name's Chris, and today we're going to be taking a look at the front takedown pin detent tool from Flash Stealth or Gat-Tac Inc. If you'll recall, not too long ago I did a review of their vice jaws as well as their drive and drift pin set. You can find that review here. Now this guy's available for $9.95 from their website, or you can get it with the drive and drift pin set as a package deal for $21.95. I would say that's probably a better way to go. It's going to save you a little bit of shipping, and it's going to be a better deal if you're going to be assembling more than one of these. But they approached me the other day and asked if I'd be willing to do another review for them. Wanted to have me take a look at this tool that they've come up with. Essentially what it is, it's a pin that has a C-clamp on one side of it. You slide that through. It's drilled with a hole. You slide your spring, your detent through it. Use a pin, a drift punch, something like that, and you push it in and rotate this guy 45 degrees. Now, I've already got this in and rotated 45 degrees so that I didn't have to try to work with that and do that all on camera. So I've got the pin loaded in there and it's ready to go. Now this guy's marketed specifically for the assembly of a lower parts kit. It is specifically for the front takedown pin detent to help you install that. If you've installed these before, if you've done a couple lower parts kits, you know that it's not uncommon to send one of those guys flying, and then you spend a few minutes on your hands and knees on the carpet trying to find the one that went missing. Now, for my initial impressions, when they talked to me about it, when I got it in the mail, I thought it's a clever idea. I don't know how necessary it is. I've never felt the need to use something like this. However, I can definitely see where it would come in hand for someone that has limited dexterity, folks that have a hard time holding things tight with their hands, maybe older folks, things along those lines. I can definitely see where it would have a market, especially if it's something you're going to be using often. If you're only going to be doing this once or twice, it's probably not going to be the best tool for you. As far as installation goes, you slide the pin through from the left-hand side. You line up the hole here with the detent pin hole on your AR-15 lower, and then essentially you're going to take your pivot pin here. You're going to make sure that you've got a good grip on those, and you're just going to follow that through just like that, and the detent pin will snap into place. You'll push the tool itself out of the way, and you're good to go. It's just that easy. As far as likes go on this guy, I really like the fact that it is a very simple install. It works very well. There's not a whole lot to it. You drop this pin in, feed your spring, feed your pin, depress it, rotate that guy 45 degrees, push it through, and you're done. Very clever idea, very well thought out. Simple design. There's nothing to it. It's a pin with a hole drilled in it and a C-clamp on one side. The interesting thing is the C-clamp is just deep enough so that this hole lines up every time. So all you got to do is push this flat up against the side of it and you're good to go. I also like the fact that it's relatively inexpensive. A lot of times when you're looking at a specialty tool like this, you're going to be looking at paying 15 to 20 bucks, and $10 is definitely worth it, especially if you pick it up with that drive and drift pin set. As far as dislikes go, one thing I noticed is if you're going to be doing this with 80% lowers, in some cases I noticed that the hole does not line up just right. This lower in particular, the detent hole is actually just a little off center, and so it required a little bit of machining on my part to make that line up right, and as a result this didn't fit quite right. But for any mil-spec lower, that's going to fit fine. Just understand that it may not line up 100% perfectly with everything. That being said, because this was a flaw with this particular lower, it was not a fault of the product, I'm still going to go ahead and give this guy a full 5 out of 5 stars. I think it's very well made, I think it's affordable, and the guys over there at Flash Stealth are good folks, and they'll definitely take care of you. So, as always, I'll go ahead and include a link to their website as well as their Facebook page in the description below. Take a look and see if they have anything there for you. So thanks so much for watching. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So please do like and subscribe, and just keep checking back on a weekly basis for more reviews of awesome products just like this one that'll make you say, I want that.